Good morning, it's Saturday morning. That's right, it can only mean one thing. Yes, Saturday mornings are parkrun days, but today is not just an ordinary parkrun, it's a very special parkrun where I'll be doing my 50th volunteering. And today I'll be volunteering as a pacer, but not any ordinary pacer. You've probably seen a gazillion clickbait thumbnails of running a sub 20 parkrun. Yes, today I'll be pacing the 20-minute parkrun, which I guess is pretty good at age 63. Let's get to it. Saturday, 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 Saturday. Oh yes, in the words of Elton John. But today is Saturday. Watch and smile. For those of you old enough, 'tis was, yes. Every day's a Saturday, 'tis was day. But you know what? Apparently the YouTube algorithm doesn't like this. Yes, my face talking to a camera. Apparently it likes, what do you call it? Commentary over videos. So I'd like your help, guys, to break this YouTube algorithm by giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the alarm bell, and share this with your friends, because I don't know how many YouTubers have got the skills to run and talk on video like I am right now. But anyway, joking aside, yes, pacing 20 today. Needs to do a proper warm-up. Joking aside about the algorithm, for those of you regular watchers, behind me is the Worcester Racehorse Grandstand. So I'm here at Worcester Pitchcroft Parkrun, and do you know what? I'm quite nervous about this because it's a lot of responsibility running at exact time. 20 minutes, it's pretty punchy, yeah, and to keep it on that pace, we'll see what happens. I've got no idea. I've never paced at this pace before. I normally do a much slower pace, and but we'll see what happens, what unfolds. Yeah. Whoa. Do you know what? As I'm doing my warm-up here and getting ready to pace this 20 minutes, bang on 20 minutes, I mean, the chance of that happening, not very likely. I do feel quite nervous because having the responsibility where I know there'll be people following me aiming for that sub 20. Some may be aiming for their first ever sub 20. So it's a lot of responsibility, I feel, but I'm going to go out there, give it my best shot, and let's see what happens. Oh, and the other thing that just came to mind, yes, the other factor, if you have been watching my channel regularly, it's not even 2 weeks, it's 13 days since Newport Marathon. Yes, you know, when I went out too fast in aid of science to prove what happens. Have I recovered enough to run at this super fast speed? Because those of you who know anything about marathon running, what happens immediately after? Our fitness has dropped, or our bones, tendons, everything is pretty achy. So we need to allow time to recover to get back up to the speeds that we were running before. So I've had a number of training runs this week, all easy, and I think I had strides on the Thursday at the end of an easy run. We'll see what happens. Yes, let's go. Indeed, let's go. So I arrived today at the parkrun. It was volunteer day specials with the pacing groups, and I was picking up my 20-minute bib to be wearing so people know what to aim for in terms of pacing. But there was a whole range of paces, from mine at 20 minutes up to 60 minutes for the park walkers. So lots of pacing, lots of categories, and a lot of fun to look forward to. Okay, I'm all bibbed up. On the back it says 20, so they've got a target to aim for. Yes, hopefully I can maintain this pace, fingers crossed. So I'm now bibbed up at the front and ready to go, and as with all parkruns at the start, whilst I may be at the front and getting ready to go, watch out for the speed bunnies. There they go, yes, and they're all flying past me now. Yes, it is all go, go, go. Remember kids, parkrun is not a race. But anyway, back to my pacing duties. So yes, I may be going out mildly too quick, but you can see to my right there's people who'd started on the trail and staying on the trail there, and those of us are on the
footpath here. Whilst it looks like a narrow footpath, there is plenty of passing opportunities. So whilst I'm pacing at 20 minutes, and there's clearly a lot of people running much faster than 20 minutes, there's plenty of space for people to overtake. And once we're in our particular stride, we are then moving. And this looked pretty comfortable up to now, and I'm feeling good, and I know I've got a good crowd behind me all following, including Kieran with his buggy, although he was out on just a easy run. And for me today, whilst I may be the fastest pacer, it's mainly down to the fact that the day after was London Marathon and Manchester Marathon, so a lot of the kids who were much super speedier would have been pacing 18, 19 minutes, 21 minutes. They weren't there today. So we press on and continue with our pacing. Now, whilst I transitioned to the final 1.2 kilometres of the parkrun, you can see I'm holding a steady pace here, and there are people passing me now. So this was the point that I was telling people, if you're going to go and get your sub 20, now's the time to go. So you're going to see a number of runners starting to pass me, and it's great to see a lot who'd kept up with me all the way round. For me, it was challenging, and there was times where I think if it wasn't for the people running with me, I don't think I could have maintained this pace on my own. But it was great fun doing it. Challenging, yes, but was I able to hold out, and how close do I get to the 20 minutes for the actual parkrun? As you can see here, there's a chap here to the left, and there are a couple of people right behind me also. And also these guys who are up in front, they had pushed on from early on, and you can see one of the guys here now beginning to push on. So we've got literally about 900 metres from here. So I'm checking my watch, shouting at everyone, telling everybody what to look out for, and also encouraging them to get going if they wanted to get a big PB under that 20 minutes, because it's amazing if you've been holding back rather than going out too fast at the start of the parkrun. If you hold out up to this point and you've got the energy, it's amazing how much time you can make in the last 800 metres. And here goes this chap, absolute excellent pacing. We had a good chat earlier on when we did start, but I was focused on telling people, whilst for me it may have been a moderately below PB pace, although I think I was going out at pretty high gas, I think is one word for it. And there we are passing the 60-minute pacer, a number of park walkers here. So this is where we're now going to be weaving through a lot of the park walkers as we are coming to the last 600, 700 metres. And as you can see, there's it's quite it looks busy, but there's plenty of space for all to be passing. But for me, I just wanted to make sure I get as close as I can to the 20 minutes. Now, whilst I may have been going out mildly quicker for some of the first few kilometres, and you will see the full race, the full parkrun, because parkrun is not a race, the full parkrun to see what my splits were, what the timing was, and how we progressed. I will be publishing that later in the coming days, so you can see the full breakdown, splits and so on. And we're going through a pretty tidy clip, but you can see the guys. So I'm calling out and shouting and encouraging. We're passing the last few of the volunteers on the side. There's a 54-minute pacer. And we're coming up on the right, you'll see the grass where we take a right turn, go for the final finish. I'm glancing at my watch again to ensure I'm not going out too fast. Yes, the man in front, I'll call him Apricot Shirt in front, checking his watch as well. And here goes another guy pushing on. As I said to the guys, now's the time to push on, and they're all following instructions to the letter and going for their sub 20. You'll see hopefully how many have gone for that. So I'm holding my pace. Thank you, volunteer on the left,
push it, guys,
cheering us on. So I am calling out to people to keep pushing, and we can see the right turn coming up on the right there. It's quite deceiving with the GoPro here being such a wide angle, and I am still glancing at the watch, making sure my pacing is not too fast. If anything, I'm probably slowing down mildly, because I probably went out maybe a little bit sharpish in the first kilometre. I think I was maybe 7 or 10 seconds ahead of pace in the first kilometre. But hey, this is the first time I've paced at 20 minutes, as I mentioned, 63 at the point of recording this. In fact, in the month of May now, this month, I will be 64. Should I try another pacing? Yes, I'm glancing at the watch again. I do need to keep looking at the watch. I'm looking at more for time elapse. You can see on the ride there, everybody's turned off to go for their sub-20s.
Thank you.
Turn right onto there. Now this is the final sprint. The final sprint towards that finish line. You can see the finish line, and I'm looking at my watch again to ensure that people are ahead and holding that pace. I can hear some people behind me. I can hear some people behind me, so I'm calling out saying, come on, pass.
Come on, push.
And we're coming to the final stretch. It's always quite serendipitous. It is a horse racing course. And here goes that man. He's looking at his watch. He's absolutely tanking it. He's pushing for the final piece. And in he goes for his sub-20. I pause for a moment, and they're coming through. 1, 2, 3, 4. All coming through. And I'm through. Yes. 1954. Thank you for the photo. Yes, and there's Ian, one of my wonderful subscribers, putting his arms out. Yes, congratulations, Ian, on the first sub-20. He was so happy, and I was so happy for him. So you probably saw 3 or 4 as I turned, because I was ahead of that 20 minutes. Yes, the joy and elation. Joy and elation when you finally get that first sub-20. For me, this is up there in terms of feel-good factor, achievements. For me, it's not about my times that I do. I just love coming in and helping people, turning up to parkrun, volunteering, pacing, and helping people achieve their goals. And as you can see there was such elation and joy to come in on that. So I didn't realise there was that many literally right on my tail. Whilst a number of people had kicked on, there was quite a large number on my tail, and I just briefly turned, and it was great to see some guys coming back as well, back up to these speeds, with Matt coming in just behind me, but still a sub-20, so well done, Matt. And as I say, the young lad there thanking me for pacing, and at the end of the day, he ran it, as I say with everybody. Yes, you can thank me for pacing, but you have to run it yourself. And there's Matt on the left, absolutely fantastic, and here's the man, another first sub-20. He's happy, I'm happy, and we're all happy. So everybody congratulating themselves. And it was an absolute epic parkrun. So back to get my barcode scanned and finish off. I think I came in 34th overall, and we all have a good chat and feeling great. I hope you enjoyed this, and there's more to come. Keep watching, keep listening, because I've got a post parkrun talk as well.
Did you enjoy that?
I did, yeah. It was the first time I beat 20 minutes.
Wow.
So I was well chuffed.
Your first up 20.
What's your name, mate?
Donato.
Thank you, you're a legend.
Follow me on YouTube. You're on camera. Well, the last 30 metres.
Get a picture, Donato?
Yeah, sure. Hey.
Top man, thanks again, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Wow, how about that? I think I ran, according to me Garmin, 1954. And you may see me pause a little bit at the finish line. So, unbelievable. I'm absolutely over the moon. But do you know what? What's even better than me holding that pace was so many of you guys all coming under 20 minutes for the first time ever. For me, as a coach, help athletes, I find that more rewarding than my own achievements. So well done, guys. I've never met any of you before, and yes, Ian, it's great to see you. Thank you for introducing yourself, watching my YouTube, and all the other guys as well. I absolutely love that, and it's fantastic. That's the beauty of parkrun, you see. So what are you waiting for? Get your kit on and get over to your local parkrun and have a nice, whether you do a jiggy jog 5k or try and get your first ever sub-20 like all those fabulous people did this morning. Just get out there and run. And obviously the other good thing is we have park walkers here, so you can have a walk around the park. For me, I like walking around the park, and it's good fun. So having a little chitty chat with people, that's good as well. So hope you enjoyed this video, and as I said at the very beginning, for some reason the YouTube algorithm doesn't like this. Yes, my face talking to a camera. I mean, they like the commentary ones more for some reason. So, but I'm good old school YouTubing. Yes, that's what it's all about. Talking to a camera, isn't it? But anyway, I'll probably do a full unedited version of this parkrun so you can see the paces, the efforts, and see yourself running past me doing that sub 20. Or if you fancy doing it as a treadmill run, you can do that as well, as I'm weaving my way through some multiple dogs here. So thanks so much for watching. Yes, thumbs up, subscribe, hit that alarm bell, share this with all your friends, and let's see if we can break the YouTube algorithm, or readjust it, you know, because people should be involved rather than robots and AI. Anyway, I'll get off that soapbox. See you guys. You can tell I'm a bit buzzing now. Yeah, what a great way to start a Saturday morning. As an addendum, as you do on these videos, just before anyone thinks that was super easy for me and I just went out like on a bit of a jog or whatever, trust me, I was going at gas, not full gas, but getting thereabouts. So for all those people out there pacing and doing some great jobs at pacing, it isn't as easy as some people think it is. Yeah, we might make it look easy, but trust me, it's hard efforts. Yeah, so I absolutely enjoy it, loved it. Let a bit of air out, let's go.